Before I begin this video, I want to say that this is in no way a type of tutorial series or a type of series where you're going to learn all this crazy information. This is literally just me reading from a website, and I explain why in the video. So if this kind of video isn't for you, then I really wouldn't recommend watching it. This video is intended to help the people who actually have a hard time reading or have a hard time paying attention to anything involving text. That being said, whoever can guess why I have a newspaper on my roof, I can't hardly see it there, we'll get a free digital picture of a banana. Hey everyone, what's up? It's the Emperor Pro here, and welcome to the Science with Craig episode 1. This episode is going to be covering gamma brainwaves. On the screen, you can kind of see what they look like, in a way, kind of. Although the video that you're seeing, or the little static thing, okay, where would it be? Right here? Probably right here. I think I'll let it in right there. The little static thing that you're seeing there is going from 40 to 100 hertz. Although, I think the sources that I've seen, let me research them. Let me look at that real quick. I have it up on the screen. Yeah. Apparently, they can actually operate between 25 to 100 hertz. Although 40 is typical, so, by the way, there's a link in the description to the Wikipedia page for that if you want to learn more. If you can maintain enough focus to actually read that if you want to. But the point of this video is to teach you without having to read it. So, that being said, the video that you're seeing kind of is a little footage static thing is going from 40 to 100. I don't really notice that much of a difference if I do, let's see, I'm going to edit in another one for you guys. It'll be the 40 to 100, as you can see right there, or 20 to 100. 25 to 100, sorry. Okay, so yeah, now you're seeing what it looks like operating at 25 to 100 hertz. Okay, so I'm pulling up my other research thing here. I'm using another link in the description, by the way. You can go to check it out if you want. There are 5 different types. This kind of explains what they do. Gamma waves are pretty much important for learning and like taking in things, memorying things, stuff like that, as well as processing information. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and read from the website. Now, you guys are probably wondering, well, why would you do that when we can read it? Well, that's because some people actually have a hard time reading. And that's because they're not interested in the subject. If you're not interested in something, you get bored. And to counter that boredom, your brain naturally kind of just wanders off and you start daydreaming about things. So if you can't read long lines of text and stuff like that, don't worry, it's actually completely normal. It's a really good response for your brain to do that because honestly, being bored kind of causes a type of stress. You don't like being bored, so your brain just kind of like daydreams. That's normal. It's a good response. So that's why I'm kind of reading it out in the video so you can actually hear it and yeah, make it less boring for you. These are involved in higher processing tasks as well as cognitive functioning. Gamma waves are important for learning, memory, and information processing. It is thought that the 40 Hz gamma wave is important for the binding of our senses in regards to perception and involved in learning new material. It has been found that individuals who are mentally challenged and have learning disabilities tend to have lower gamma activity than average. Okay, so there you go. That's the explanation of gamma waves. If you want to learn more about it, let me know in the comments. Said description. The normal frequency range for gamma waves is 40 hertz to 100 hertz, but the Wikipedia page says different. Multiple resources keep saying different things, so I'm going to kind of go with the ones that I've learned, which are 25 to 100 hertz or 40. Although it does say on the Wikipedia page 40 is the typical frequency. So that's pretty cool. I really don't have any ways to measure your brain waves. Let's see. But if you think that you have, I'm going to give you a couple of symptoms that are also listed on the website. If you think you have low gamma waves, apparently it says meditation is a way to increase them, but I don't know, there could be all kinds of different ways. If you have too much gamma waves, that kind of sounds a little bit oxy, a little bit. But apparently if you have too much, anxiety, high arousal, and stress are the symptoms of too much. Too little, you have ADHD, depression, and learning disabilities. Optimal, which means if you're kind of, if it's good, if your gamma waves are good. Binding senses, cognition. Am I pronouncing that right? information processing, learning, perception, REM sleep. Now you might be asking, what is REM sleep? REM sleep is about to be Googled. REM sleep is rapid eye movement sleep. Apparently, Wikipedia. REM sleep is a stage of sleep characterized by the rapid and random movement of the eyes. Rapid eye movement sleep is classified into two categories, tonic and phasic. Oh, that's interesting. It was identified and defined by Nathaniel Kleteman. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And his student, Eugene Aserinsky. I hope I'm pronouncing that right as well. In 1953. That's interesting. Criteria for REM sleep includes rapid eye movement, low muscle tone, and rapid low voltages. EEG. REM sleep is psychologically different from other phases of sleep, which are collectively referred to as non-REM sleep or NREM sleep. Interesting. Subjects vividly recall dreams mostly occur during REM sleep. Oh, so that's really interesting. That's actually kind of cool. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now about the gamma waves and what it does and apparently causes REM sleep. I just also described a little bit of REM sleep. The links that I've used for this are in the description. If you want to check them out and read more about them, you can learn a whole lot more than I told you in this video. But if you can't seem to, if you can't seem to stay interested in it, let me know in the comments, and I will try to discover a way that you can learn it while being interested. Because again, you're not going to learn anything if you're not interested in it. Let's be honest. If you're not finding something entertaining and you're bored, your mind obviously tries to counter the being bored thing. What? It tries to counter the boredom by like visualizing things, remembering things, or just using your imagination in general, which inevitably leads to daydreaming. And it's not a bad thing if you do that in school and stuff like that. If you daydream, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys think.